Attack. Attack of the show. Attack.
Hello, everybody! Welcome to Attack of the Show, TV's only source for all the stuff you care about. I'm Kevin Pereira. Good to see you.
I'm Olivia Munn, and we are coming to you live. Whoa! You guys on a roller coaster over there, huh?
All right. Don't forget the souvenir photo.
You look so confused.
Just tell them what's on the show.
Well, on the show today, in F and Science, we'll teach you how to make your own mini tornado machine.
Whoa!
Yeah, I'm sure that won't go horribly awry and unleash the unstoppable power of nature or anything, whatever. Then Chris Gore is back for DVD Tuesday. He reviews Ninja Assassin, the fantastic Mr. Fox, and for reasons that are totally unclear, Twilight New Moon.
Is it really that unclear that Chris Gore wants to review Twilight New Moon?
You think he likes it?
Love you, Chris. Plus, Anna David rolls up her sleeves and helps men sexually.
Really?
Including a guy that can't get his girl off and a crazy dreamer that wants to dump his lady but keep banging her. Hi, Mom. Plus, an MMA chokehold jiu-jitsu legend Eddie Bravo and Blair Butler will join us to break down this week's UFC 111. I did not know that Blair Butler was also a jiu-jitsu legend.
Is she?
She is now.
Time now to run down the top 5 things on the web.
We're going around the net. Baby, want more Cheerios?
Okay,
What is that?
We begin today with a scientific video
Boo, lame, I don't want, no.
of a truck crash.
Oh, I'm all right with that. Almost made it. So close.
Hey, tell him Large Marge sent you, huh? All right?
I think the most interesting thing, I didn't know that Toyota made trucks that big. So it's cool to see that they have a...
Toyota snap.
Boom! I still like the Prius.
Really?
I do.
You don't have one.
But I like it.
Really?
Yeah.
You're the one who calls it a baby sneaker.
It looks like a baby sneaker on wheels.
Right? It does.
It does.
And at number 4, a story from the best fake news organization around, the Onion News Network.
Yes.
I love them.
Do you love Stofers, though?
No.
Yeah, anybody here love the Stofers? The TV dinners?
You don't have to cheer when we go to you, just so you know. You can
Nothing
ask
comes
them
closer to home. How could you not love them?
Do you love Stouffer's?
No. But Stofers understands the target market for their microwave cuisine, and they're actually trying to make life a little bit better for their customers. It's nice.
Food giant Stouffer's began including suicide prevention tips on the boxes of their single-serving prepared meals. The company hopes that the tips will teach customers alternatives to unhealthy choices, such as killing themselves because they eat every meal alone.
The tips made me realize that even though I'm eating gravy meatloaf right now, there's still a possibility that things won't always be like this.
The tips are written in a small font, so you have to turn on the lights to see them. But it's better than eating in the dark again.
Users can post videos of themselves eating Stouffer's meals for others to watch as they eat, simulating companionship.
That's funny.
Every time I go to the store and I start to load up the individual pre-made meals from Trader Joe's, I'm like, when I check out, I'm always thinking they just know that I'm alone, just eating by myself.
Just get 2 cases of cat food to go behind it, and some straight blades.
Yeah.
You'll be all right.
Well, then I have literally my pre-made meals. At the end, I grab a thing of chocolate with hazelnut. There you go. Get that one too.
Actually, in related news, not just the TV dinners, Hot Pockets, they're starting to include masturbation tips on every box. So it's just getting to know the demo. One tip, wait till the protective sleeve cools down, kids. Even on the lean pockets.
Before you eat it or masturbate with it? Okay. In at number 3, guess what? It's a Star Wars remix.
mix. I know. We've seen a lot of these.
We've seen a lot of
another
these.
remix. What do they got?
But this one punches up the most awkward moment to ever occur in a galaxy far, far away.
Yes, and it wouldn't be possible without the best atonal siren ever heard sing a song, really. Quincy Jones, huh? Quincy Jones' Ironside?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Quincy
Yeah,
Jones?
got it.
When he comes back, I won't get in the way.
It's not like that at all. He's my brother.
Well, if they can make it so Greedo shoots first, how come they can't CGI the incest out?
Everybody knows that the render times on incest just take way too long. They really do. After Effects compositing, Joe! Boom! Boom!
Good day. It's a good day. In at number 2, a wonderful clip inspired by a widely disseminated photo of a leaping cat.
Yeah, this is a great one. Vimeo user Stephen Villari took said photo and he created a magical clip. It's called Catfight. Now, unfortunately, I know you're looking at your screens in stunned amazement. I can hear the jaws hitting the floors.
Yes, look at that. It's
all
a
across
cat
the country. It's
in a jet fight.
It's mesmerizing. It's amazing. But there's no sound.
There's no sound.
You can't have a silent kitty cat flying through the air.
Which is really sad because we see how amazing that video is and you think, oh, think about how amazing it would be with sound. Well, luckily, whose birthday is it? Yours. Because we had some extra money lying around and we bought a fancy soundtrack. Hold on. I hope you enjoy.
Yes. That's how you do it.
No, you guys.
That's how you do it.
No, I'm glad you guys like that. It was okay. The soundtrack was better than nothing, but I just think that, you and we could do better.
I agree. So why don't we get the kitty cat in the old wall here?
All right.
And you want to handle some sound effects?
I'll be doing sound effects.
I will be soaring vocals.
Okay, ready? Pew pew.
Look out, there's a kitty cat in the sky. Watch out, jet fighter. He's got laser eyes. He's a fluffy ball of hate, and he's flying for you. Watch out, there's a fluffy little cat fighter going after you. You're a cat fighter with the doors. You're a top gun, but he's a kitty cat. Gonna stop you like a cat. Look out, there's a kitty cat in the sky.
Still ahead is the world ready for the Weird Al
He's so
biopic.
fluffy and he's so badass. Watch out, cuz he's
Okay,
gonna
we're gonna see. Grab your
He
phone.
is fighting for the
Number one
cat.
fan.
He's a cat fighter. Watch out, cuz he's a cat.
To you. Number 1 today is the trailer for yet another award-craving musical biopic with a twist. This is one that we actually would pay money to see.
Yes, Funny or Die assembled an all-star cast for Weird, the Al Yankovic story. Academy, start your ballots.
By changing the lyrics and making them about food, you could change the world.
Nobody wants to hear a parody song when they can hear the real thing for the same price.
2 words. Eat it.
So weird.
That kid's got goods.
You're all a bunch of slaves!
Parody songsmith Weird Al Yankovic was arrested earlier tonight in Miami for lewd behavior.
What do you want? I wanted to tell you that I'm proud of you. What are you doing?
Yes. They did it. I gotta tell you, I think Weird Al is the best thing to come out of Michael Jackson.
Nobody
wasn't
moves!
it?
Nobody moves!
I was in the middle of my joke.
No, what?
Stay where you are!
What?
We've come for your robots!
You mean
These
The
guys?
ones here on set?
Yeah. Yeah, turn them over to us. No one gets hurt. No one!
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Go for it.
All right.
Do not try and stop us.
We're not.
We're not.
Did you try?
We're not trying.
Seriously, nobody be a hero.
I'm just.
Hey, buddy, sweetheart. Hey, sweetie. We're actually not going to try to stop you, okay? The robots, they're yours. Take them.
Yeah.
All right?
Fine.
Okay.
We've taken the robots.
Yeah, we got.
By force.
That has been established.
Don't try to stop us.
We're not.
Do you want help?
Try to stop
I mean,
Stay there. Don't move.
I think if you want to hit the calendar, that's
Take
show.
it up.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, great. You got him.
What's that?
Oh,
Okay. What is this? Okay. I don't.
Sam, let's get to the calendars after.
Let's go. In the truck. Let's go. I'm gonna get the one with the ramp. This looks so much easier in short circuit.
I'll get in the. Let me get in the truck.
You guys need some help? Yeah, that'd be cool. Here, let me. Yeah, you get the leg. That one too? Yeah, no problem. 1, 2.
Oh!
Thanks a lot. Let me get some money to pay you guys.
No, you don't have to give us any money. It
Oh,
was,
come
it was our
on,
pleasure.
come on. Steve, give him something. Steve, come on.
What? Witnesses, dude. Shoot you.
Okay, so we'll do it after the show.
So, yeah.
Sorry about that, guys. Let's get back to the old program.
Oh.
Why can't we stay on track today?
Yellow.
We have your robots.
You again?
If we don't get $1 million by April 5th, we will destroy them and send you the pieces bit by bit.
Okay, April 5th, right? Hey, April, that's the
Epic April.
Epic April. It's April 5th.
That's
Yeah, we got
great.
a thing around then.
Yeah. Oh, hey, don't forget to ignore them. They like that.
Yeah.
I'm serious. If you don't get us the money by April 5th...
We're good. Okay, showtime.
No matter how rich you are, you can't buy a tornado.
No, you can't, but you can be your own mad scientist and make one. Courtesy of today's Effin' Science.
That's my mad scientist.
It's a bird! It's a plane! No, dude, it's a friggin' tornado! Run! But as deadly as these natural disasters can be, did you know that you can make one of your own at home? Yep, it's all thanks to science. Tornadoes are rotating columns of air that form from a dense cloud and touch the ground. But here's how you can make a less deadly version in the comfort of your living room. It's called a mini tornado machine, a closed structure with rotating air and mist in the shape of a vortex. To start, you'll need some dry ice and a small cooling fan. You know, like the ones you can find inside of desktop computers. You'll also need some sort of see-through enclosure with a wooden top and base. A plastic cylinder or plexiglass box should do the trick. First, make a hole at the top of your enclosure and place the fan facing down on top of it. Next, you'll want to adjust your enclosure so that pockets of air can escape at each of its 4 corners. Now break off a piece of dry ice with a hammer and use a safety glove to place it in a bucket of hot water inside your box. Now turn on the fan. You've just created a simulated dust devil. But how does it work, you ask? That's easy. Since dry ice is frozen carbon dioxide, it quickly turns into gas when placed inside hot water. With the addition of oxygen atoms coming in from the 4 open corners, the gas cloud becomes oxidated and turns cumulus, which means it develops vertically as the 4 corners of air stretch its edges. Also, with directional oxygen coming from the fan above, the gas cloud is stretched farther and forms into a funnel. And there you have it, Storm Chaser. A homemade natural disaster and no victims. So the next time you're bored at home, make a mini tornado machine. And when your friends ask you how, tell them it's all thanks to science. No. Until I can make a cow fly around inside the cage like the Like the one in the movie Twister?
Yeah.
I'm not going to be satisfied. I mean, it was a good try, but
Yeah.
no.
Well, then, of course, you'd have to find a pretty small cow to make that work. You know? Right?
Mental note. Teach viewers how to make cow shrinking rays. Or bottle growing rays. Yeah.
So a lot of viewers ask me, Olivia, where can I find G47? Why I say a lot of viewers, I mean sometimes people who intern here. The answer is on the bodies of said interns.
Yes, yes.
Look at that.
For the interns couldn't make this. No, they bought it on the brand new G4 store online. We've got a tag of the show: t-shirts, sweatshirts, mugs, gym bags.
Give me a watch. Look at your watch when we come back.
Well, we'll come after this graphic.
So
we'll get that,
you have to. Oh, look how awesome that guy is! Don't you want to be him?
Yeah.
Oh, look at me!
Everybody's so hip and with it.
You know how they're hip and with it because they have their hands in their pocket. Oh,
Hey.
look at the watch.
Hold on, item J5. J5.
Here's a J5 right here. Dude, look at. Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Very nice.
Hey guys, stimulate the economy. Come on, with all new stuff at g4tv.com/G4store. What? Wait, now turn around. Give me Zoolander and Zoolander.
Yeah.
Oh, that's intense.
That is some blue steel right there. You know, actually, guys, can we cut the music? I mean, with that, just the.
What's the matter?
Well, it just looks empty without the robots. Maybe, you guys just stand there for the rest of the show. Just did.
Yeah.
And just don't stop the posing. We love what you're doing with the
No, wait,
posing.
you know what? You guys.
And you explore the space, right?
Work the bench.
You got a bench to work to try a foot up.
Kevin.
Maybe put a knee on it like it's a maybe put a knee on it
Wait,
like
you
it's
know
a
what?
soccer ball.
This is a new poster. Ready?
Really, get in it. Explore the
Sex on the
space.
streets. Relationship expert Anna David wanders the city by the zoo, educating the sexual dum-dums in San Diego.
And later on MMA Chokehold, Eddie Bravo and Blair Butler will join us to break down UFC's 111's title and tell us whose knuckle sandwich is going to get spread with broken nose mustard. Sounds delish. This girl's gonna try to vault over this chair to spice up her dance routine. What happens next? Does she slip and fail to make it off the ground? Does she fly over the chair and face first into the floor? Or does she lose her footing on the chair and fall on her back? Find out when we return. This girl's gonna try to vault over this chair to spice up her dance routine. What happens next? Does she slip and fail to make it off the ground? Does she fly over the chair and face first into the floor? Or does she lose her footing on the chair and fall on her back? Yeah, that'll teach you to dance in the eagle's nest. Yeah, that's pretty good.
I love how they keep moving it around.
Yeah,
Keep
no, it's
moving
really
it up.
living mannequins.
Solid.
Fantastic stuff. They're
Solid.
really good.
We're not going to get a shot of that solidness right there?
Can we get it?
Come on, we're not
I'll
gonna
walk
move
over.
on
You can
until-
come with
you know
me.
what?
Come with me. It's okay.
Let's go this way.
Come with.
Let's
come
go
with.
this way. Let's go.
Dan?
Oh,
There we go.
hey.
How about, should we do the group look and laugh?
Okay, ready? Hey,
Ready?
guys.
So-
It's the news.
Okay, that was good. It's the
The
feed.
news. Go to the news now. There it is.
News cam.
You're supposed to do the laugh. Blair, it's like this.
Fake laugh.
Like you go like this. Ready? We have to look at each other and laugh. You're like,
The news. Start it.
It's bitter now. It'll be happy later, I'm sure. It's Tuesday, March 23rd. Here are your top stories for today. Nintendo's announced the 3DS, a new handheld system set for Japanese release in 2011. Now, while details are a bit sketchy, the announcement stated the console would incorporate magical 3D technology without the need for players to wear special glasses and may come with force feedback and a joystick, which is pretty interesting. Now, the 3DS will also be backwards compatible with all DS and DSi software, and according to Nintendo President and CEO Satoru Iwata, it will contain a sensor that has the ability to, quote, read the movements of people playing. About that. New system is expected to be fully unveiled at this year's E3 show in June. I'm pretty sure we're covering that, right? Yeah. We covered that. Yeah, we covered that. Yeah, we got a dude. Web team will be there. He'll be there. Chris Evans has been confirmed to wield the shield in the role of Captain America. The Sunshine and Push star Those are the two movies we decided to say he was in. Was offered the part in the Marvel Studios production last week, but it was unclear if he would accept. The main factor going against the decision was that Evans has, of course, already played a prominent superhero within the Marvel Universe, Johnny Storm, a.k.a. the Human Torch, in the Fantastic Four movies, or as I like to call them, crap. But his decision is in, and along with soloing as Captain America, Evans will fight alongside Robert Downey Jr. in the coming Avengers film, which is going to be pretty sweet. No way around it. That's right. And finally, you might want to update those intergalactic passports, my friends, or maybe just now discover they exist. Earlier this morning, Virgin Galactic Spaceship 2 made its first captive carry flight at the Mojave Air and Spaceport. Now, recently, the ship has been undergoing ground testing with jet-powered carrier aircraft White Knight 2, but this actually marks the first time the two have left the ground. Virgin Galactic has not yet set a date for commercial space flights. The certification process through the FAA is expected to be a little tricky, but we're hoping for passenger flights sometime after 2011. Please. I want to go to space. I'm Blair Herter.
I'll go.
And you've just been fed.
Okay, that laugh is just, let's laugh inside. Let's happy inside. Because that makes us unhappy on the outside.
You're the guy who gets killed off the first season.
Oh. Wait, say you're going to be right back before you leave. Say you'll be right back.
No, I couldn't.
But that's all. Yeah, that's exactly what I meant. Yeah. So there are over 6 billion people. But I love you, and you're really cute, and I like you when we wear sweaters.
She says so many nice things behind your back. She really does.
Still not the right laugh. There are over 6 billion people living on planet Earth, roughly 5 billion of which are hopelessly sexually confused. Luckily, we have what is going on in this damn studio right now? I'm going to just pose with these guys. No! Luckily, we have Anna David.
I'm Anna David, and I'm here in San Diego. With millions out there getting it on, there's some pretty racy questions that need to be answered. So I'm hitting the streets of the Gaslamp District to see if I can clear up the issues in your pants. All right, so I'm here with Ash. You have a question for me.
My girlfriend can't have an orgasm, and I don't know if there's anything I can do. Is all help lost?
It's not that easy. Studies show 75% of women are not having one from intercourse. The first thing she should be trying to do is, masturbating on her own. Seeing what pleases her, what she likes, and then when she gets with you, sort of maybe like she's already reached that point on her own, then she shows you, and then you stop chasing it and stop focusing on it, because nothing is less likely to make an orgasm occur than, did it happen? Is it happening? Oh my God, it's like, you know what I mean? And studies actually prove that women cannot orgasm when they're feeling anxiety-ridden. So Ash, can you stop that chasing?
I can.
Can you believe that all hope is not lost?
I can.
Can you tell her to go masturbate?
I can.
Oh, awesome. I've been successful.
I'm kind of curious why women don't seem to respond to porn the same way guys do.
I think a lot of guys wonder this. Women physically respond exactly the same way as men, but it's a psychological difference. In general, women, like when they test their arousal rate, they're getting aroused, but they are disgusted on a psychological level. And so unlike men, their psychological level matters more than their physical levels. That's for basic, man-made porn. When it's the women's erotica and it shows, tender scenes with, women sometimes instigating the sex, where it's not just a sort of wham bam thank you man with all the silicone and the fakeness everywhere, women do respond.
That's a very scientific answer. I was more thinking we like it too.
Women, we are very complicated creatures, Chris.
You know what? We should probably go have a drink and discuss this in more detail.
It doesn't work that way.
Oh.
But I admire the effort.
I've been dating a girl for about 3 years now. She's deeply in love with me right now, but I'm just trying to figure out a way to end it, but still have the sex.
In a situation like that, the girl would only continue having sex with you in the blind hope and faith that you would change your mind, and that's not cool. Go find somebody else to go have sex with. Let that girl loose. It's that good?
Oh my
Then
God.
learn to love her. How's it that hard?
None of my friends like her. I'm just with her because of sex.
Right.
But
well, the thing is, maybe she's watching right now, and she'll be like, I'm not that into you anyway. Let's just have sex.
Oh, that'd be great.
It's possible. Just doing my part to help out the folks in San Diego. I'm Anna David. See you next time I go in your pants.
Now, Anna David definitely knows her stuff, but so far we've only gotten advice from a woman's perspective.
Yes.
And, women seem to be too sensible, too correct,
Yeah, so
too
to-
awesome.
To even things up, here's Sex on the Streets from a real man's point of view.
Really? You?
No, it's Drunkle Ted.
I'm Drunkle Ted, and I'm here in one of the most sexually diseased cities in the world, Hollywood, Los Angeles. But you know what I think is even more sexually diseased? It's in your pants. I'm talking about your penis. Now, there are a lot of messed up people out there that need help in the department of getting laid. So Tag of the Show sent me to the streets of Los Angeles to give what we can only hope will be some helpful advice. I'll at least get to touch some boobies before it's over.
Drunkle Ted, a few weeks ago I made out with a coworker at a party, and she came in this week, and she looked like what could have been herpes on her lip. Do you think I get herpes from kissing?
Now, I'm not a statistician, but people say that 1 out of 6 people have herpes, and 4 of the other ones don't know what herpes is. So there's only 1 in 10 that totally don't want it. But you know what they say, don't knock something till you've tried it, right? By the way, if you want herpes, meet me around back. How did the woman lips get on the man face?
Thanks, Drunkle Ted.
Wait, Lady Mouth. Just doing my part to help keep the guys in LA to get their carrots wet. See you next time when I slip you an Ambien and you wake up in my pants.
Film freak Chris Gore is back to tell us what to watch and what to leave languishing in the $3 bin at the drugstore. It's time for DVD Tuesday. Film expert Chris Gore. You're with us. Nice to see you. Preserve water, drink blood. I like that shirt. Blood. That's a joke for Kevin. So, what's our first DVD this week? He's laughing.
Got it.
He got it. Yeah. Inside jokes, not good for TV. So, what's the first up?
Well, Twilight New Moon, kids!
So, it's hard to ignore this film. It is such a cultural phenomenon, whether you love it or hate it. What's in store for all the guys out there who might be forced to sit through this?
Well, what's in store for the guys? I'm just going to be honest with you and say nothing. I say there's probably nothing for dudes in this, unless
there's no makeouts?
Well, there's all sorts of teen angst and drama and melodrama and super ultra melodrama. I mean, it's it's a shame we have to call this a vampire movie, but I guess it is.
You seem to really hate this. Now, permission to approach the bench?
Yes.
For the record, you did see this in the theaters, and you went to the front row because that was the only seat available because you really wanted to watch it that bad. Is that not true? Is that not true? Answer the question.
I saw it opening night at the ArcLight. I was
because you were what? So excited? Answer the question.
Because
were you excited to see it?
I was with a girl.
Did you not love the first Twilight? Did you not love the first Twilight?
I did not love it.
And then why did you wait in line and it was in the front row?
I didn't wait in line. The seats were reserved.
Did you get anal? Did you get anal? Because you should have gotten up to that.
I'll have to check with S&P, but I'm pretty sure that I did.
Well, speaking of, what's the bottom line?
Bottom line on it is we're getting right to it. That's good. Bottom line is pass. It's just
pass.
Yes, pass. We're gonna pass.
Okay.
Wow.
That's what matters.
I love this card.
So what's our next DVD?
Next DVD is Ninja Assassin.
Okay, this film, it came and it went in the theaters, but it does seem to be finding a new life on DVD. So what's it about?
Well, first of all, it's
Asians,
one of those
ninjas. Got it?
Yeah, exactly. It's one of those movies where the title tells you exactly what it's about. It's about Ninja Assassin.
And don't you think that's a little redundant?
Exactly, but that's what's awesome. What's great about this film too, it's hard to say. There's barely any story. There's maybe one scene about 2/3 in that kind of explains. Well, he went to a school and was wronged and is getting revenge, and now more action. I mean, it's wall-to-wall action.
It's kind of like a porno. You want to, you don't want the story, you want the action.
Right to the action porn.
So then,
action porn is what I'm into.
The extras, lots more, or is that where the story is?
Sadly lacking in extras, unfortunately. I mean, there's like 3 behind the scenes. One about the history of ninjas, which were in ancient Japan mainly used as messengers.
Was that the daughter from Fresh Prince in there?
I don't know. Never watched The Fresh Prince.
Okay.
That one went past me.
Okay.
Just the action in this thing is unbelievable. The lead actor, this guy Rain, he goes by Rain, like Cher. The single name people. There's very few of them on the planet, but he trained for 6 months for this movie, and it's executive produced by the Wachowski brothers, who, I mean, you gotta tell, whatever you thought of the Matrix movies, love them or hate them, the action was top notch in those.
Okay, so what's the bottom line? Do we see Rain or not?
See.
Make it Rain. We make it Rain.
You gotta see this. I can't sing. But
wait, so bottom line?
Strong recommendation to rent. You definitely gotta rent. It's a hard recommendation to rent, if I may say that.
So what else are we checking out this week?
We're checking out The Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Okay. Yeah, I've heard a lot of great things about this. This isn't your traditional animated film, and I heard it may be more for adults than the kids. What do you think?
Well, it's beautiful. I mean, if you like Wes Anderson's bizarre sense of humor, Life Aquatic and Rushmore, films like that, it really is in that kind of tone. It doesn't mean that kids won't like it, but there's some strange moments in this movie that just wouldn't be in a normal child's film.
Well, it doesn't look like normal animations that we see. So do they show us how they made the film and the extras?
Yeah, they do. They do a little bit of behind the scenes, which is interesting because Wes Anderson wanted to have the hair move, kind of like they did in the original King Kong that Willis O'Brien did way back in the before everything. Yes, they did, but that was on purpose to kind of give it a lifelike look.
Well, it worked. So what's the bottom line?
Bottom line is rent it and check it out.
Nice.
Well worth it. And Clooney does a great job as the lead.
Clooney does a great job all the time.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Chris Gore, for being here. For more Gore, follow him on Twitter at @ChrisGore. Everybody uncork your ear holes. Kevin's got something to say.
I do. Do not make any plans. Seriously, just clear your schedules and shirk your responsibilities. Help. Maybe even quit your jobs. Because April is going to be our biggest month ever! We'll take you behind the scenes of The Big Bang Theory, give you a sneak peek of Mattel's Comic-Con exclusives, and so much more. I get it. Join us for Epic April starting April 5th because, we're too lazy to start it on the 1st. We're going to need some days to grow into it. Post! Yeah! Look out, ladies. Stay tuned. We're going blow by blow and letting you know which fights to bet on at UFC 111 this weekend. Stick around.
The feed is brought to you by Cheetos.
The workers demand more attack of the show. We'll be right back.
From Hollywood to Bollywood. Geek Goddess. Hamle ke show.
Yes, welcome back. I am your Geek Goddess. New Jersey didn't invent fighting, but damn did they perfect it. This weekend, UFC 111 goes down in the Garden State. Please welcome Blair Butler and Eddie Bravo! All right, let's get right down to it, everybody. First up, Shane Carwin versus Frank Mir. The winner takes home the interim heavyweight title. Of course, while we wait for Brock Lesnar, who's the current heavyweight title holder, to get back to fighting shape, get his gutty works worked out. Both are evenly matched in height and reach. The records show close to the same amount of fights, but Frank Mir has 4 more years of MMA experience. Carwin definitely wants to keep the fight standing, but Mir can be dangerous on the ground or on the feet, really. Eddie, we know that Frank Mir can beat the best. He did submit Brock Lesnar. Is he going to have to take the same route here?
He's pretty confident in his striking. He might stand a little bit, but Shane Carwin has extremely heavy hands, so that might not be a good idea. I can see Frank Mir trying to go for the takedown pretty quickly in the first round. And the cool thing about Frank Mir is he's not afraid to pull guard, because Shane Carwin looks pretty hard to take down, so it's not going to be an easy task. But Frank Mir is so confident in his guard that he wouldn't mind pulling guard, if he had to.
So you think he'll test the waters with a little stand-up and then quickly try to get it to the mat?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. I think he's going to stand and just trade a little bit, but I can see Frank Mir within the first couple minutes trying to get the fight to the ground, either with a takedown or the guard pull.
All right, well, Blair, 6 of Shane Carwin's 11 wins have ended in a knockout. So is he going to do the same?
Well, I mean, look, the really interesting thing is all 11 of his wins have ended, I think, in like the first round, and half of those were by submission, but not against someone like Frank Mir. Frank Mir is so skilled that Shane Carwin is going to want to keep this on his feet. You know, it's really interesting. He's got such heavy hands that he actually knocked out Gabriel Gonzaga with a short right. You know, it wasn't even, it was something that, it was so unexpected. It was like a train hit the guy in the face. So, I mean,
and he can stand to throw a couple punches because he's got such a solid chin that if he has to eat a couple in return, he's going to be all right.
Yeah, you know, the thing about Frank Mir is his boxing is really improved. He picked apart Minotauro Nogueira. So Shane Carwin, I think, physically is so strong and so huge, and we've never seen him stopped by anybody. We've seen him, like, if he can get that fist to connect, I think he's golden.
Right. It's a big if, but he might be able to do it. Who wins this, Blair?
Oh, man. You know, Frank Mir is the best Frank Mir we've ever seen, but I give like a 1% edge to Shane Carwin because I think this is going to end in the first round either way.
Really?
I think it's going to be pretty great.
All right, Eddie, do you agree with that?
If it's true what everyone's saying about his work ethic now, you know, his work ethic has been in question before. If it's true, then he's, you know, and he is getting stronger. You can tell by all the YouTube videos with him powerlifting and stuff. If that's true, I'll give the edge to Frank Mir.
You're giving it to Mir.
Yes.
All right, good. That's the 2 good predictions here. Next, we have George St Pierre versus Dan Hardy. The winner takes home the welterweight title. They're pretty much even in height, but GSP has a slight reach advantage. GSP is defending his title for the 4th time, while Dan Hardy has to come out and prove that he wants it, of course. Both love to stand and bang, but GSP's wrestling / jiu-jitsu, many say it's worlds better than Hardy, but I know he's been training. We'll get to that in a second, actually. But first, Blair, George St Pierre, he has a vast array of weapons at his disposal. Against someone like Dan Hardy, what do you think we're going to see in the ring? What's he actually going to go to? Well,
you know, look, GSP, along with Anderson Silva, is widely regarded as like one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. And I think what he's going to want to do is take Dan Hardy down, ground and pound him, or take him down and try and submit him. You know, the interesting thing about GSP is that he has this wealth of knowledge. You know, he's fought guys like BJ Penn and Matt Hughes. And Dan Hardy, you know, we've seen him have really decisive performances against guys like Marcus Davis and Mike Swick, but GSP is like a whole nother category. So I think he's going to want to take him down and keep him on the ground and not get punched in the face and not get knee, because Dan Hardy's knees are ridiculous.
Yeah, not getting punched in the face is always a good tactic in the ring.
But I mean, I think GSP learned from the upset against Matt Serra. He's got to be
even
careful
he can be
with the
taken down.
stand-up.
Absolutely, absolutely. Eddie, some consider GSP to be the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world. How can Dan Hardy actually stand up? How can he beat this guy?
Well, GSP's been knocked out before. Dan Hardy has extremely heavy hands. The fight could end at any moment while they're on their feet. Chances are, you know, GSP's probably going to take Dan Hardy down a couple times. I mean, no one's been able to stop his takedowns.
But Hardy's been training for that, right? He's going to be comfortable on the mat?
Yes. I think it all comes down to whether or not GSP can pass his guard and finish him in the mount or in the back. But I think Dan Hardy's going to frustrate GSP. I think maybe GSP passes his guard, but I think Dan Hardy's going to frustrate him, recover. If he ends up in his guard, look out for mission control, elbows, try to cut him up, you know, take him into deep waters. And I could see GSP bleeding in the 4th round, maybe, you know, from some cuts.
Really?
And the crowd getting crazy, and Dan Hardy just pouring it on 4th and 5th round.
All right, interesting prediction. So it sounds like you're taking Dan?
I'm taking Dan Hardy.
Dan Hardy it is. Butler, what do you think?
You know, I really admire Dan Hardy, and I think he's going to bring it, but GSP is GSP. He's just so phenomenal and so well-rounded, and his cardio is insane. I'm going to have to give it to GSP.
Another split decision.
Yeah.
How dare you?
I know.
Do you think it's because of Dan Hardy's training? Do you think his trainer maybe has been letting him down?
No, I think Dan Hardy's training is phenomenal. Phenomenal. And he was able to get up when he fought Marcus Davis from the back. And
Eddie Bravo and Blair Butler, everybody. I'm confident on this one. You guys can follow Eddie Bravo at twitter.com/Eddie Bravo. And, of course, we'll find out who's right this weekend at UFC 111. Let's follow Olivia, who's right over there, actually. Right there.
Still ahead, we've got an all-terrain epic fail. Hope you brought your brain bucket.
Turning your favorite bands into ass-kicking warriors is easy with Square Enix's Song Summoner. This turn-based RPG has been brought to the iPhone with graphics that harkens back to Final Fantasy Tactics. Employ the jams on your phone to unlock a roster of 66 different Toon Troopers who will aid you in your battle against music-hating robots. Different songs unlock different troopers, each with their own strengths and weaknesses. Be it a spell-slinging mage or a sacrificial wooden soldier, your posse of heroes is as diverse as your music collection. Each battle rewards your army with experience, however their greatest potential is unlocked outside of the game. The more you listen to your music, the stronger your characters become. The light version of Song Summoner is free, or you can purchase the full game for $9.99. Coming up tomorrow on an all-new AOTS, Hot Tub Time Machine's Clark Duke will be here to co-host with Olivia. WWE superstar and tag team champion The Miz drops by to enlist us in WrestleMania 26. And healthcare reform is celebrated by dum-dums who hurt themselves in break moments in de-evolution. See it tomorrow.
Amazing.
You guys on OK Cupid? Where you guys? Oh, it's for the ladies.
I'd like to tell you guys about the quad bike. The quad bike is a vehicle that's been engineered to handle a great variety of landscapes.
Yeah, strangely enough, though, the ATV has not yet been designed to drive over the ATV driver.
Jimmy, get out. You okay? Are you okay? You sure?
Well, it seems like that could have been prevented with just a bit more caution, or the ability to control a vehicle with a motor.
Yeah. Uncoordinated people are like the mother's milk of capitalism. And on that note, be on the lookout for my new invention, the full body helmet.
Go to G4T.com/AOTS for all the things you saw today and more.
Huge thanks to our guest, Christopher Gore, everybody. Yay! How about the Blair Butler? She was here.
And Bravo.
And the Eddie Bravo was here as well.
Let me just say,
he has a DVD.
Kevin is off to Hawaii to start taping our 420 special.
Hey!
I will be following right after him on Thursday.
Hey!
But Clark Duke from the Hot Tub Time Machine also coming to guest host with me tomorrow.
Lucky. X-Play starts right now, everybody.
Good night.
And we'll see you later. Good night. I'm off to Hawaii. Hawaii.